Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of the Now Playing series where we're going to be featuring Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle was a game changer in my classroom as I began to implement the whole idea of a flipped classroom. And so I hope that throughout this tutorial, you will be thinking about how can I use this or implement this in my classroom. So to get started, since you are a new teacher to Edpuzzle, or if you are a new teacher, you're going to click Teacher Start Now. Once you do that, it will take you through a tour, and then you will come to a screen that looks like this right here. You're going to click Log in with Google because it is Google one-click sign-on, which is awesome. It is for staff as well as for the students. And so no extra password or extra username to remember, which I know is fabulous. So you're going to click your account that you want to be connected to your Edpuzzle account. And the first thing you're going to want to know how to do is how to add your students. So there's two different ways to add students. You can go here. Notice I'm under my classes right here. I can click add invite more students, and you get a code. So what happens is when the kids go to that homepage, that Edpuzzle homepage, they're going to click I'm a new student, and they one-click sign on with their Google account, which collects their email address, and then they'll be prompted to where, like right here, it says assign a lesson. It'll actually on theirs, it'll say join a class. They'll click it. They'll put in your code. Super simple way to join. However, if you see this magic button over here, you will notice that you can actually import your kids from Google Classroom. So if I click import from Google Classroom, I can choose what these are all my classrooms in Google Classroom, so I can choose which one I want and then click import. And when I do that, my students are already added to my Edpuzzle account. So there's no code or anything like that. You just import it straight from your Google Classroom. So that is two ways that you can get students into your Edpuzzle classes. So once you've done that, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to assign a lesson. So I can click assign a lesson. Now, if I don't have any content here, I need to get some content, because what happens is Edpuzzle partners with all these great channels and their videos. And what you can do is you can actually go in and you can edit the video to tailor the needs of your students. So you can trim it, you can add questions to it, you can add audio to it, you can give audio notes if you want to. So you edit the video to make it your own. And this guy right here, there are a ton of videos that you have access just through that. So you can search if you want to, but I really like this video. So let's say I want to use this for my classroom. So I'm going to click use it. Now here is where the screen of where you can edit. So right now the scissors, you'll notice say, hey, if you want to crop it, you can crop it. Where do you want to start it? That kind of thing. Then this is the audio track. So if you want to add audio to whatever part of the video you want to, these are the audio notes. And if you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, right here, there's a great little help button, and you can add that. And then you can add questions. So if you want to stop somebody, you can stop and add a question such as, when was a time you felt this way? And you can make this also multiple choice, and you can give feedback to the students, which is a big deal. So feedback right here. So let's say that they thank you for sharing. And now I just click save. And right here, the kids will see this little question pop up, and the question will automatically pop up as they're watching the video. So, and they cannot continue without answering the question, which is fabulous as well. So I'm going to click finish because I am finished with this. Let's say I want to add it to a class, so I can click which class I want to add it to. So you can have multiple classes. There's no limit on how many students, but this right here makes all the difference, because you notice that this is already checked because I want to prevent the capabilities of them just skipping through the video. And so make sure that box is checked if that's something that you want to have control of. And then also you can add a due date if you choose to do that. So I'm going to click send, and now it is sent to my demo class. So that was my demo class. Now you'll notice the members in my demo class is myself. And so you will see all of your students under members. So if you have 25 students in this class, then you'll see all 25. I can click on this and edit, reset passwords. This is just like the members dashboard is the best way to look at this. But you'll also notice in the my comments or my content, you have all of your videos. So you will want to make sure to keep them organized. So if I want to add this video to my inspiration, because that's exactly what it is, I'm going to click inspiration. Notice I can click new folder here if you choose to, and move items, and now that's gone from this. Also, you do have the option of creating a new video, uploading a video, and assigning student projects. And student projects is a little advanced, so I kind of want you to get your feet wet with Edpuzzle first, and then I can do a second video highlighting this great create button, because it's another fabulous tool just to extend the learning with videos. You do have, when you go to my classes, you do have, this is kind of like the dashboard, I guess, and you can see what the video looks like as a student. So I can click watch as a student, and that one question we answered is right here. And so you can actually see it as the student, which is nice if you're showing it on the smartboard. And you'll notice I cannot skip. See that lock that pops up? I cannot skip to our question. So you have access to see that. You also have access to see what percentage of your kids have actually watched the video and who has watched it all the way and all that good stuff by clicking the progress button. And when you do that, notice I have a big old X because I've not watched that video. But I can click on a student, such as myself, and and this is where you'll see, hey, this is how much they've watched. You'll see their response here. You can also grade their response right here, and then they will see their grade as well once you return it back to them. So I can click next student, and it'll go to the next student, and so forth. So way cool tool for week 2 of the Now Playing series. As always, please feel free to reach out if you choose to do so. One last feature that I really wanted to show you is that you can actually choose videos that already have been edited by other educators. So if I choose photosynthesis, and go into Edpuzzle, you'll notice that there are the tools, the editing tools icons already up there. So like this video right here has been trimmed and it has a question or questions. You'll notice that these are the educators that have edited them at the bottom. So just kind of keep that in mind. So some of them are already finished for you, which is nice if you're kind of in a time crunch. So flipped learning, Edpuzzle, great video tool to implement students leading their own learning with the use of technology. We will see you guys next week.